Hi, this is Ghost217 and welcome back to another commentary. It is my pleasure to be able to bring you this. It has taken me an absolute age to get this model MOAB, and I could not be happier with it. Well, probably could be. It's quite a slow MOAB. I think it's over 5 minutes, which isn't sort of ideal, but I got a few excuses to get out of the way for this. The kids were bad. They didn't really move very much. I was playing very cautiously because I've failed so many times on getting this MOAB. So yeah, all in all, results in a bit of a slow game. I think there was only 3 or 4 of them on the other team for the majority of the game. A lot of kids were dashboarding and leaving and everything else under the sun. So yeah, do excuse the sort of slightly lengthier gameplay here. But anyway, I am glad to be able to get this. It's taken me ages. I think I sort of started the sort of quest for the model MOAB when I was on about 300 or 400 kills after I got damage or range on it. And it's now on about 2,500 kills, so you can imagine how long this has taken me, and the amount of fails I've got with this gun on sort of an 18, 19, 20 and etc kill streak. It's just been the most frustrating thing in the world, and I don't understand why, because I feel this gun's good. Like, it's one of the most consistent one-hit shots at long range, and it annoys me that the main fall down on this shotgun is it's bad at close range, which seems so stupid. It's a shotgun, it should be strong at close range, but no it isn't. Which is where you fail. Like, you'll be on a 19 gun streak and then suddenly it'll go from getting the one hit from 30 meters away, and then it'll just hit marker a kid that's 3 foot away from you 3 times, and he'll just turn around and spam you down with a striker or a time knife 5 or something along those lines, which can be so annoying when you're doing well and you're sort of, alright, I'm doing well. Oh, that's just a pity. But yeah, it's the most frustrating gun to use, but it's probably one of my favourite now. I think the bit I love about it the most is the reload. I've used lever action rifles in real life. I fired a few of them, and they're so much fun to use, and they look awesome when you reload them, but it's such an annoying reload as well, because it takes so long to lever in the next shot. You're left just sort of stupidly standing there looking at someone if you miss that first shot, which can be that's usually the death of you. That hit marker that it gets, it then takes you so long to fire that next shot off. It's just annoying. I do have to admit that they are not all kills with the model. I think there's 3 kills with the P90. I nearly said PP90, which I did pick up as well, but I changed it over to a P90. I think there was 1 kill there. There was a kid that put into Dead Man's hands, and then I think the final kill was a P90. But I was also, before I get onto it, when the kill I get for the MOAB, look at the kid, where he comes from. He is properly camping in a corner behind me, and somehow just completely overlooks the fact that I'm there. And I didn't realise until I watched this back how close I should have been to dying. He properly knocked me out of the way to get through to kill this kid on B flag, and I am so very lucky that he didn't kill me. But yeah, before I get too waylaid on that, I'm going to talk a little bit about the shotgun buff. I'm sure most of you already have either experienced this or have been told along some sort of lines of what happened. The thing was, they've taken out the extended mags glitch, or I'm going to call it a bonus, because it wasn't well, it was a glitch, but they kind of, it's not really a glitch if you just didn't realise it was there. You must have put it in with some sort of intent, so I'm going to say it was a bonus thing that they put in. But yeah, they've taken that out to, in essence, weaken the striker, which in some ways I think is a good idea, but I think what they should have done is just taken it out for the striker. Like all the other shotguns, they should have left it in. They weren't overpowered with it. But yeah, they've taken it out, and I don't see a huge amount of change. Apparently they haven't touched the model. I thought they had, which sort of put a slight downer on this gameplay, but I was subsequently told by Alex from Man in Black that they had not changed it. And they had, he also said that the Spaz is now ruined, which is a huge shame, because that was my favourite gun to use. I think I've got like 4,000 kills with it, which is quite a lot for any weapon, but it's just so much fun to use. I don't know why. It's not the strongest weapon, but it's just fun and it looks cool. And I do kind of use the Spaz 12 an awful lot, and I'm going to be quite upset if they've ruined it as such. The USAS 12, which is one of probably my second favourite shotgun, has also gone through a buff apparently, which I think is a bit silly, because I thought it was one of the best ones anyway. But they want to make one of my favourite weapons stronger. I'm quite happy for them to do that. And the KSG has apparently been buffed slightly. I used it. This is one of the ones I did actually try out after the patch, and I really didn't notice a difference. I still thought it got quite a lot of hit markers. It didn't seem to be any different. I think the main difference is where these shotguns are going to be is when you're ranking them up before you've got damage in extended mags, or the prior extended mags glitch, was because they now fire constantly across the board. They fire more pellets from this new patch. So I hope, I think they're going to be easier to rank up, so you'll see more people possibly using shotguns, which could be a bad or a good thing. I haven't quite sort of worked that out yet. But on top of that, the AA-12 has apparently been made weaker. I did try this out, and I have to say I don't agree with this at all. I think the AA-12 was no different. I actually quite like the AA-12, and I think that's now the only shotgun I don't have a MOAB. No, that's not true. I don't have a MOAB with the striker either, but that's just purely because I refuse to use it. Maybe if it's now really weak, I will actually get around to using it, but I can't see how this patch is going to have made it the weaker. Like, the thing that I found made the striker so strong was the fact that you could spam it, and they haven't done anything about that. They've made it slightly weaker, it just means you have to spam a few more bullets, which I can't see it being an issue with it, but hey, I could be wrong. We shall hopefully see and see if it's not overused. Other than that, I can't think. That's all the shotguns card, I think. Yeah, so I think in all, it was probably a good idea to patch it, but I kind of wish they'd sort of done it slightly differently and just left the extended mags on all the shotguns other than the striker, and just taken the striker's extended mags off. But anyway, unfortunately this game has drawn to a close, so thank you very much for watching. If you would be so kind to leave a like rating and a comment, it would be very much appreciated, and I shall see you on the next video. So thanks for watching, and I shall see you next time. Goodbye for now. Bye.